Episode 2, I'm sorry. Strike that, reverse it. What up, folk? Episode 2 of a Cretin After Dark. You can see out the window, it's not quite dark, but it's a Cretin After Dark. Episode 2. Tonight, no warnings, no fucking spoilers, no shit. It's a military story, so I'll get right into it. But before I do that, I do want to show you something new that wasn't here previous. If you watched the other one or any of the old ones, the old sleep shits, used to be a fucking table tray. Hold on. Used to be a fucking table tray here. And well, hold on. I'm gonna do something I don't do. I'm gonna pan shit. There's a cat that used this big fat ass beautiful fucking cat, Turdy B. Well, there was a tray, a TV tray here, and she used to jump on there in the middle of the night and knock my fucking waters off, and knock my fucking remotes off, and knock my fucking home security off, and knock my fucking glasses off. And don't worry about that sock in the corner. That sock in the corner is for that's home entertainment. But she used to knock the fucking shit off because this flimsy ass TV tray. Well, if you can see that, I found just some shit wood here and there, and I built an industrial strength fucking let's try to get that flat. What the fuck is going on here? Okay. I built an industrial strength fucking bedside table. If you can see, there's raised sides, so even if she does jump on there with her fucking super fat ass, the remotes they can't fall off on the floor. My waters can't fall off on the floor. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Well, these two things, just don't worry about. Don't ignore them. They don't fall off on the floor. Let's go this way. Here, Rip. Right about there. I just wanted to give you an update on the super fucking heavy, super fucking sturdy bedside table. My oldest son did the majority of the paint job. Thumbs up to him. Love both my boys. But he was out in the garage painting that shit up. I like it. Black on black. Not a crime this time. This black on black is hands together, Bloods and Crips, getting along. Folks, don't get pissy. Tonight's story is a military story of the greatest fucking cookout I've ever been to in my fucking life. No, I didn't say barbecue. A lot of folks say cookouts or barbecues. This was a cookout. This was a cookout. There was no barbecue. There was no like smokers or those little fucking sauce brooms. This was a cookout. A lot of white folks call cookouts barbecues. Barbecues aren't barbecues. Barbecues involve spice and fucking sauce and fucking slow cooking and all that. To me, in my opinion, I don't know. Anyway, back to the story of the greatest cookout I ever went to or was ever involved with in my life. As you may have known from old videos, but you probably don't because you don't watch them, I was stationed at Camp Hansen in fucking Okinawa. And that, at the time, was the second to last most northern fucking camp on Okinawa. Down at the best fucking camp was Kadena Air Force. They had all the good shit because Air Force are a bunch of fucking limp dick pussy bitches who if they're slightly fucking inconvenienced, they cry out the chain and they get everything they fucking want. Marines, as you may or may not know, we get all the leftover shit from everyone else. That we get the scraps from the scraps from the scraps. At least back in my day, maybe now they don't treat Marines like like the fucking homeless. We were like the ones who the other fucking branches. We're done with this. You can have it. We're done with this. You can have it. We're done with this. You can have it. That's how it felt. Other fucking branches were using like satellite technology and all this shit. We were still using, and this is in fucking 1997, 1998. We were still using fucking Vietnam era goddamn communication systems, which I worked on. I was a radio tech. I was like, well, can we just go over to fucking Radio Shack and get new parts for this? Because it's the exact same fucking thing, because Radio Shack's from that fucking era. But no. You had to go through a chain of bullshit of, I need this circuit card that looks like one of the circuit cards from fucking Howl from 2001. Marines were first in, last out, because they didn't have any fucking communications to let them know any better. They gave us fucking shit radios, and neither here nor there. We're not here for fucking old school fucking disputes about that shit. We're here for a story about the greatest goddamn cookout I was ever at in my fucking life. Never to be duplicated. Never to be replicated. Never to be repeated. I know words that all mean the same. I'm a fucking thesaurus. Fronting is a dictionary. This is the story of I Don't Die, of the greatest cookout in the history of fucking Camp Hansen, as far as I know. 97, I believe. One of the greatest cookouts in the history of ever. This starts out. It's not even my fucking story. Excuse me. This starts out. You may have seen other videos. I had two roommates in Okinawa, Camp Hansen. I had a roommate named Clicker, who was closeted, but clearly anyone with fucking Ray Charles vision could see was gay. Was, probably still is, if he's still alive. I know his first name, last name Clicker. He was gay all day in, all day out. We all knew it. We all saw it. He had that thing you can't hide. He was flamboyant, and the more he tried to play like, like a regular fucking straight guy, the more obvious it was. And me and the other guy, I'll get to him, we're like, just be gay, dude. We don't give a fuck. You volunteered to give your life like we did. If you got our back, we got your back. Not in that way, but if we go to battle, you're going to lay down your life like we're going to lay down our lives. You're a brother. You're always going to be a brother. There's no problem. You're not going to get fucked with. But he chose to pretend like he was super straight, and it was bewildering and upsetting. The other guy, Barr, like B-A-R-R, like Roseanne Barr. First name Matt. He went by Matty to his friends. I wasn't really his friend. I was his roommate. He had actual friends. It's a roommate situation. I didn't fucking hang out with Clicker. I didn't hang out with Barr. I had my own crew that I hung out with. But when we all came to the centralized room, we got together. We hung out. We shared stories and talked shit. It was cordial, but it wasn't friends. It wasn't friends. We were not friends. So, Matty Barr, Clicker, who the fuck he was. I'm not going to make up a fucking nickname. But we shared a room. But me and Barr were more of a close clique. Because we both like pussy and titties, and we were both drinkers. And other videos you might have seen, or other video you might have seen, Bar would like to get fucking absolutely shitbox hammered, come in the room, and lay on top of his covers and strip balls naked and pass out, booty nude, ass to the air, even though we both knew, Clicker preferred the man's ass. We both also knew the Clicker was like 125 pounds, fully clothed, with the pack on his back, and if he tried to touch anyone inappropriately, he would be a permanent stain in the corner on a wall. Allegedly. We might have just said, no, don't do that again. We might not have gone fucking full fucking Mad Max Fury Road on them. He might have been like, hey, smack on the hand. No, don't do that again. But more than likely, it would have been not good. And that's young men in a testosterone-driven environment. In my later years now, it would have been like, hey, whoa. Don't do that again. Back then, it would have been a more severe punishment. Nonetheless, neither here nor there. That's Clicker. This is Bar. I'm telling you about these two motherfuckers so I can tell you, we can move the story forward. Like I was saying, Bar and I were drinkers. And we enjoyed the same kind of things. We enjoyed like the Blues Brothers. The actual, when Aykroyd and Belushi would do live show. I have one CD of the Blues Brothers like live. We get shitty and put that fucker on. There's like a song called Guilty. We both just fucking lay back in the cut and just fucking, yeah, baby. Yeah, I've been drinking. I shouldn't come by, no. But I found myself in trouble. And I had nowhere else to go. That kind of shit. You know, because we're both from a background where you had a good woman, you probably fuck around on her, and you probably fuck up. Neither here nor there, and she might take you back or not. We like the Blues Brothers, but we're both in the room, and one day, and this was Matty, this is Bar, this is him all the way, all day and all night, and I have no fucking idea where he got the fucking idea from, because we have not done anything like this before. And like I said, he had the car, so if he wanted to do something, he wanted me to go with him. I'm fucking barracks bound. He said, you want to go do this? I'm like, leave? I was like, leave and not walk 15 miles to get a fucking box of fucking taco rice? Taco rice is the fucking shit. It's just rice, fucking taco meat. Their version, Okinawa's version of taco meat, which I don't think is obviously not Mexican taco meat, but Okinawa's version of taco meat, which I think is maybe like super seasoned cat. I'm not being a prick here, folks. But no, outside of Camp Handsome was a bunch of fucking pig farms. It might have been just seasoned pork. I retract my mildly racist fucking bullshit. It might have been very highly seasoned ground pork. On top of that, a handful of cheese. And on top of that, it was like a sriracha or a mixture of sriracha and maybe Tabasco. It's a sauce I have not been able to fucking pinpoint. That shit was fucking awesome, and I would walk goddamn near 3 miles from my barracks to the outside fucking gate, get it, I'd eat one there hot and fresh, and I would get like 3 more to bring back, throw in the microwave later. Anyway, like I said, to this point, Bar has never said a fucking thing about, hey, Let's have a fucking cookout blowout. Let's go fucking balls deep all in. And again, we're not friends really. I'm just his roommate, but we're the two straight guys. He's not going to ask him because he's not even alcoholic. We're both kind of mildly alcoholic. Well, moderately alcoholic. Clicker's not. And Clicker is just, get the fuck out of here. He's doing his own thing. He's got a wife, or a beard. I don't know what the fuck. What do you call a gay guy has a wife? We know he's gay, but he's got a woman. He writes to and talks to. You can come to the cookout, but just stay the fuck out of the fucking planning. Me and him, because not because he's gay, but because he's not. We drink, we laugh and party and shit. We're over testosterone and fucking over masculine. He's not part of that. We're part of this. Maddie has a fucking car, and Maddie. Let me reverse this back again. In our platoon, we had a thing called a soda mess. It was kind of like a live vending machine. Maddie would go get all kinds of different. It was a refrigerator that was locked, or maybe two refrigerators. There was two refrigerators that were locked. He'd go get live food like Lunchables or just whatever. Pop, a lot of water. This predates the fucking energy drink bullshits. But he would go find shit that people would like to, they can't get. He has a car. These folks can't really go around fucking Okinawa, especially down to Kadena where all the good shit. He would go down to Kadena to their PX and get all the good shit, bring it back up, put it in soda mess, lock it up, and then like 2 or 3 times a day, someone would come out and say soda mess is open, and people would bring their money. It was a cash bar without liquor. He would stock shit with. He would take orders and shit. What do you want? What do you put on here? He would go around and get that, and then he would fill those orders, put it in these 2 refrigerators with locks, and like 2-3 times a day, soda mess is open, and then people will come over and buy what they want, which they couldn't get at the local PX because the Marine Corps PX was, the Air Force PX was because they're fat, lazy fucks, and they get all the fucking good, all the good snacks. Not trying to shit on the Air Force, but fuck the Air Force. So he's doing this for a month or 2, month or 3. He's got his car, he's doing this, and one day he comes in the room or meets me in the fucking squad bay, and he's like, dude, do you see how easy it is? They give me money, I go get shit, and I still have money because whatever he didn't spend on there, he kept. That was his for like his gas and his time and whatever. He's like, what's stopping us from doing like a party? And I was, well, what's stopping me is you got a car, I don't. You give a shit, I don't. Because he was like, you're Mr. Social. He wasn't super social. He's like, you're Mr. Social. You can go out there and you talk shit and people gravitate towards your bullshit. And I'm like, well, yeah, that I can't deny that. People gravitate towards my bullshit. Back then and somewhat to now. He was like, I want to do a cookout. And I was like, all right, well, here's the drawbacks to that. we don't have any cookout equipment. We can get the food, no problem, not here nor there, but we have no grills. And I stopped there. I was like, we have no grills. How the fuck are we going to do a cookout? And he was like, no. I want to do a cookout. I want to gather money. I want to collect money. I want to collect money. We'll have a tent. We'll have a tent under which we will have like the Gatorades you pour on the coach when you fucking win the fucking the Super Bowl and shit. We'll have 2 or 3 of those of liquor-based drinks. We will have all the beer you want. We will have a grill going. Burgers, dogs, links, fucking brats, whatever. We'll do it behind the fucking softball field. We'll have a softball game. We'll have I think there's also a volleyball. We'll have a volleyball game. I want to do this shit up right. We'll go door to door in the barracks. And the barracks is like an apartment building. I have no idea. It's more than 100 people. We'll go door to door. We'll ask $20 a piece. You want to join this? Do you want to get in on this? We'll have the money to pay for the tents, for the coolers, for the liquor, for the fucking the meats, for the everything. Well, the fields and shit will be through the base, or they won't give. Those basically free. But we'll go get money for all the food, all the fucking shit, all the this, that, and the other. I'll drive, being him. I just want you to be there with me to solicit. Give me $20, and we'll give you a day of just a fucking super buffet, super bar, done, and done. And I was like, dude, if we can get the money together, that would be fucking awesome. I'm with you 100%. So then we went, this is a barracks, it's an inside barracks, Camp Hansen, Okinawa. So it's like it's an apartment, like a project. He had all the doors on the inside and the main hallway. Tick, 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 tick. Yeah, we're organizing a fucking barbecue. Or he might have said barbecue. I might have said barbecue, but it was a cookout. There was no barbecue. We're organizing a cookout this weekend or next weekend. We're trying to get funds together. You throw in $20. You throw in $20. All you can eat, all you can drink. All you can eat, all you can drink. There'd be sporting shits you can do. This isn't, approved through the fucking, this is us. This is us. This isn't a fucking military thing. This is 2 fucking redneck motherfuckers putting together a party. It's not going through fucking the company or the platoon or the battalion or none of that shit. It's me and him. We want to have a party. You want to fucking come? $20. And we raised a shit ton of money from that shit. And of course, we didn't write down who gave what. But in the end, it paid for itself. So we didn't show fucking. We don't give a fuck. You're a piece of shit liar eating for free. You're a piece of shit liar for free. But we got a shit ton of money at this point. So Bar and I jump in the car. We run down to Kadena, the Air Force base, which again Air Force bases for pussies and fucking. It turned dark. It's a Cretin after dark. We ran down to fucking Cadena because they had the best PX because it's the fucking Air Force and they get wherever the fuck they want, wherever the fuck they go, even though they don't fucking stab anyone or shoot anyone face to face. They Nintendo that shit. Not shit on the Air Force. They do great things to keep actual real fucking Marines alive. But this is the late 90s. Fuck the Air Force. We went there, we fucking we took this big wad of cash back when money was money, and Barr, with his fucking mad fucking genius, got this much meat, got this much beer, got this much liquor. That was all him. I just went along. Well, my whole goal was to get people to come along. My whole goal was to charm them into donating. His goal was to make it happen. And we worked well together. He got all this shit. Just a fucking beautiful. Got the tent. Got the fucking Gatorade shits. Mad vodka and rum and shit. Kool-Aids. Whatever. Just, he got big ass fucking coolers for not canned beer. We didn't go canned beer. Fuck that noise. We got bottled beer. And we had enough bottled beer. I put a dent in it, but we had enough bottled beer to fucking go for days and days and days. And this is for a one-day event. So we got all that going. We got these big fucking, like 50-gallon trash can drum. You fucking put the hinge up. Those fucking grills. We got two of them. We got all this shit. We got the fucking hot dogs. We got the hamburgers. We got the fucking the hot links. We got the brats. We got all this shit. Me and him, with no fucking help, set this shit up on a Saturday morning. We got it all there. On a Saturday morning, we set this shit up. Zero help. And we said like around noon, we'd start cooking, and you come by and you start getting your drink on and all that shit on Saturday. So around noon, people started to trickle out. And at this point, we started to fire up the grills. And I'm looking at him like, well, who's going to man the fucking grills? And he's like, I hadn't thought about that. I thought folks would just come cook their own shit. And I'm like, well, how the fuck is that going to happen? You got 18 fucking idiots trying to cook shit, and they're getting raw fucking meats and shit, and they're gonna fucking get sick and throw up, and they're gonna be... He's like, well, fuck, I don't know. What should we do? At that point, and I had up to that point, I have only grilled shit on the occasion. Hot dogs, hamburgers, whatever the fuck. I never fucked with chickens and shit like that, and fucking bratwurst and whatever. I was like, well, I can stay here and make sure at least something is cooked. That was the greatest fucking, that was both bad and good. It was a great thing and a bad thing, because I had never cooked on a, like, really cooked on a grill. And now I was the fucking grill master. So I'm trying to make shit right. And we had raw bratwurst. And we had, because Bar said we should make some beer brats and some fucking Italian brats. I was like, alright, well, that's cool. Let's do that. This big ass grill. He takes a couple of aluminum pans, fills one with beer. I'm like, go ahead, that's your beer broth. Throw some brats in there. Alright. I'm in my head. Let them boil till they're fucking... I don't have fucking a meat thermometer. Let them boil till they look fucking brown and done. Other fucking aluminum tin. He takes spaghetti sauce and shit. Spaghetti sauce. Oh, what's going on? I'll let you out, Turn to be. Give me a second. I'll let the cat out. She might have to take a piss or a shit or something. Go on, Buzz. Go on, Turn to be. I love you too, Buzz. But the other fucking tin. Just basically Prego or fucking spaghetti sauce, whatever. They pour that in there and throw a fucking I don't do fucking heads. Throw a fucking thing of fucking spaghetti sauce in there, and that's on the fucking grill now. God damn it, the wind. Shit, fuck, shit. Alright, so now both of those are on the grill. You got your beer brats, you got your Italian brats, and those are on the grill. And again, I'm on the grill now. I have no fucking idea what the fuck I'm doing. I'm making hamburgers and hot dogs to what I think looks right because I'm not a grill person. I'm getting fucking browned on both sides, and people are just drinking and fucking loving it and coming back and coming forth. And these two, this fucking the Italian brats and the beer brats, I got that little fucking little pitchfork, cooking fork. It's got the two tines on it, and these folks are trying to grab shit. And I'm like, I'm actually fucking poking them. I'm like, get the fuck back! I'll tell you when they're done. And I had no fucking idea when they were going to be done. I had no meat thermometer. I let them go for like 30, 40 minutes. And then fucking I said, they're good! Them fuckers were gone in a heartbeat. The burgers and dogs were flying off. I was just standing there like, here you go, here you go, here you go. And I had never in my fucking life ran a grill like, this is my house. I'm doing this. I'm just fucking slinging shit. Well, I'm also at the same time talking shit like, you want this shit with fucking salmonella or you want it done? Do you want this motherfucker, you want to shit yourself 18 times tomorrow or do you want it done? So for a while, I'm doing that. And Bar is over here doing like running the fucking sports shows and shit. Bar's doing his thing. He is bringing folks in, collecting more $20 from folks who had no idea. He's a businessman. He's doing business. I'm doing fucking street level. You want to do this shit? What? And give me a second. He's doing business. I'm doing this because I'm trying to find a way to shuffle in this girl. Well, on top of this, there is someone there who, at the time, this was late 90s, had the fucking, the little fucking, what's that shit called? That's not, is it 8mm? The little shit tapes. He's walking around filming, and he comes over to me, and at this point, the grill's good, I'm not fucking cooking anything. He's like, talking to me, trying to do some shit, and I'm like, give me that for a second. And I go do, as I'm doing now, I just walk around just talking shit, interviewing people like, hey, what's up? You know, do you having a good time? This, that, and the other. And there's a girl, well, not a girl, she's a woman. I believe her name was Moscal, Moscal. She had fat fucking titties. And I was like, you having a great time and shit? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, you enjoying the food? Yeah. Do you know who's cooking that fucking food? No. Me. And she's like, you're a cook? No. I'm a food engineer. I make shit delicious. I'm drinking, she's drinking. What? I'm like, no, yeah, I cook. I'm just the fucking asshole cook. That was delicious and shit. And I'm like, all right, well, I gotta go I blew her off. I'm like, I gotta go take a shit. Or not shit. I gotta go piss real quick and I'll come back and we'll talk. We didn't. I was like, by the time I walked off, because I did have to take a piss. I had to take a monster piss. I know I'm still holding my fucking imaginary camera, but I had to take a monster piss. I went into a fucking common bathroom, and I did take a piss. And I swear to you, I held the camera, it didn't see my penis. This was, again, I got another guy's camera. I found myself pissing without the Harry Potter and the gang. I gave it back to him later, and he's like, dude, I watched the fucking video. What the fuck? And I was like, what? You gave me the camera. You're in the ass. How am I the asshole? We're the asshole together. But I gave him that camera. But this girl, Moscow, the one who I filmed, the next day, well, yeah, it was the next day. After the entire night was done, the entire fantastic cookout where everyone had fun. The next day, I met her in the hallway. A friend of mine, she came toward me and she's like, I fucking loved last night. Do you want to? I loved last night. Do you want to cook for me again sometime? And I was like, I started saying I would love that. This motherfucker behind me, his name is Geiger. I threw up on myself last night. She heard that. Before I could say yes, she and went away. This asshole caught. I had to fart. But this fucking asshole. And she wasn't cute. Let me give you a little fucking background here. She had beautiful, beautiful volleyball tits. But when I got close to her, face to face, oh, that was a Dutch boy. That was a lot of filler. She looked like me without makeup. So fuck her. Well, I would have liked to fuck her. But she did have big volleyball titties. So that's the story of when me and Bar did the fucking best cookout ever in the history of my life. It was Camp Hansen. That was Okinawa. That was late 90s. If you were there, then please let me know you were there. Moscow, I think it was MOSCAL, with your fat fucking beautiful fat fucking titties. Let me know. Anyone who enjoyed or got food poisoning from my super duper 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 fucking awesome cookout, let me know. Anyone who got stabbed by my tines, my fork, for trying to grab shit. Folks, I've been drinking a lot today. I'll go back and watch again and see if I left anything out, but I doubt I did. A Cretin after dark. And you see now, it's after dark. Word to the turd egg game. As always, and with respect, and with much love, I got to reach the motherfucker. With always, peace, folks.